party or a bar, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. Most of us enjoy rocking on this chorus. The thumping, the clapping, the lyrics, the beats. But this thumping was a nightmare for me. I felt like someone was playing inside my skin. Hello, my name is Shaayari, and welcome to my world. This is what it feels like for a child with sensory integration difficulty. A relentless onslaught of sensory stimuli that can often overwhelm me. To be more specific, sensory processing disorder is a neurological condition in which one has trouble interpreting, receiving, and responding to external stimuli. It may manifest itself, as in my case, as an oversensitive reaction to stimuli such as light, sound, and touch. As a result, I often feel as one may feel when the air around them smells of incense and excrement at the same time, and when whatever surface they touch is either velvet or sandpaper. For the first 16 years of my life, I viewed my condition as a curse. However, last year, I experienced a sudden paradigm shift and opened my eyes to the kind of gift this can be. Let me explain. Even after being diagnosed at the age of 2, my tantrums remained unmanageable well into my 8th year. Although I don't remember all of them, I do remember how helpless I would feel. Angry, upset, and desperate. Now I know that a lot of my tantrums were about things nobody could help with, no matter how much they care. Can you imagine being terrified of the balloons at birthday parties as a 4-year-old? Can you imagine just wanting the firecrackers to stop during Diwali because they made you feel breathless? Or feeling helpless because you felt that you were being attacked by the whirring blades of a ceiling fan. Yes, a ceiling fan. The same fan without which you and I cannot imagine living out the Delhi summers. Or finding the spine of one particular DVD with one tiny image tremendously scary. My strong visceral reactions could be triggered by anything which was likely to be normal or routine for most people. Even now, you may find me constantly swaying side to side, unable to be still. My fingers are perpetually restless, and I can sit idle for hours, staring out the window, zoned out completely, because even the regular commotion within school, I can find to be terribly overstimulating. Remember how I mentioned that I viewed my condition as a curse for 16 years, and it was only in the last 1 year that I've started viewing it more as a blessing? Well, my ability to feel music inside my skin has worked wonders for me. Last year, I got into a prestigious music school and am now in the 2nd year of a rigorous 7-year degree. So music is my life now. Instead of closing in like a caterpillar, I was encouraged to express, talking to my family, and sharing openly without having any fear of judgment really helps get through a day. Open communication is my oxygen. While agreeing to occupational therapy and psychotherapy, even when I wanted to just switch off, has been extremely beneficial by equipping me with tools for self-soothing, such as rocking gently or playing with a foam ball, and exercises such as drawing my emotions and giving them a name. This may sound like a child's activity, but here's an example of this. Look at that. I drew and named this while writing this talk. everyone, the outsiders, school or workplace, sharing with my teachers about what I was struggling with on a day-to-day basis has really made a world of a difference. Accommodations like extra time for tests and exams, getting personalized attention in class has really helped build my confidence when it comes to academics. Baby steps that can help people like me reach the terrace garden. Those of us with sensory sensitivity are often perceived as shy, quiet children. The truth is, we might just be too absorbed in the storm that is inside of our heads. But listen up, those of us who are oversensitive often possess these unusual gifts: creativity, artistic instincts, and a fertile imagination that runs parallel to our day-to-day lives, filling it with meaning and purpose. My daydreaming is cathartic and therapeutic as my imagination is larger than life. My lows are deep and disturbing, but my highs are so incredibly intense and living becomes this enigmatic art. Now that I can pause and think, I choose not to complain. I choose to consider the ability to feel the world around me as being inside of me, my very own superpower. Thank you.